Oh, hello. Oh, oh, you can't see it either. That's right, because it's modeling the view of... Yeah, so I'm tweaking the controls, which, by the way, it's same deal on Steam Deck. They just have really good... Steam just has really good controller support. Anywho, let me show you why first. So this is, mouse input, sensitivity fine-tuned for it, and there's controller. It's, it's way too sensitive. Kinda slowish, but not really. So, trying to fix that oversensitivity without tweaking it for mouse. Decided I'm just gonna see if I can make use of Steam's settings. Alright. Let's see, I remember using a relax, but let's review it. So, max response curve gets 100% slower. Or wide response curve gets 100% input, much slower than default. If I try out wide, maybe even extra wide. I'll try wide. Hmm. Yeah, the max is still, of course, very fast. I'm not really going to be able to change that, but wide I can kind of get there. I'm going to use extra wide. Yeah, that's kind of better. Again, 100% still ridiculous, but it's a little too insensitive towards the dead zone. But I'll see about making do. Yeah, no, I think wide's better. We're thinking the same thing. Steam Deck kind of end up going up one too far, then work your way back from there. Hey there, Juan. How's your week been? You know what? I think I'll just not use controller. I don't think I can get used to that drastic shift in sensitivity. Ugh. Means I have to disable it because it is going to be constantly reading the input from there. There we go. Oh. Well, if you care to elaborate. Alright, that's where. I vaguely recall where I was going. So let me toggle display back to full game. There you go. I guess I don't know if you're typing out a lot or not typing at all, but meantime, I've had a busy week myself. Very busy week. And trust more responsibilities at my job, which does tell me they trust me, but also just, oh my god, it gets so much busier. So I'm glad it's the weekend, that's for sure. Also, that brief little stutter like the first time I hit things. We were looking into that, I think, like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Right, rabbits. Too close and too slow to dodge. You're the one. Oh, you're both. Okay. Still feels like it's lower than it should be sensitivity-wise. Like for mouse, anyways. I mean, I've been playing Code Vein a lot, but this is what I'm streaming. Yeah, I remember in the first stream there was an issue of having the controller plugged in. It kind of kept alternating every other frame which input it was taking from, which made the controls a bit sluggish and unresponsive at times. I'm not quite feeling it, but I'm also not 100% sure. Alright, learned. Yeah, just gonna... Okay. I'm bleeding. There we go. It's a ladder, alright. Oh, that health restores kind of slowly. Oh, a health potion. Nice. Yeah, Lunacid is a exploration-heavy game. First-person exploring. It's been likened to Kingsfield, but that's probably just the closest comparison you can get, because it's definitely not as archaic as Kingsfield. You don't need to like Kingsfield to end up enjoying Lunacid either. It's just the closest game a lot of people compare it to. As the title says, it's $7 on Steam, and it's probably the game I've enjoyed the most in like the past... Fuck, maybe since Elden Ring came out. Actually, did I enjoy Elden Ring as much as Lunacid? I'm not quite sure. I might have enjoyed this more. I don't know. I just really, really love Lunacid. I mean, I've definitely played everything there is in the current build of the game. I'm going through it again for stream because I thought it would be a one-off, but looks like it might be playing it for longer. So because of that, if you at all decide you like what you see and want to play it for yourself, then do that. Otherwise, you're going to get spoiled. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, there hasn't been an update, or rather a big update in, I think, a few months. No, this game... I guess I might as well talk about that now rather than later. It's technically in early access, but unlike most early access games, it's feature complete. Like, it's just not content complete. As Alyssa put it last week, it's like episodic releases. So, the one dev who's working on it has a complete game, and they're just adding more areas over time. Till they meet their quota for the areas. And I think we're at like 80% of the game, full game. Which means when you play this, it feels like a full game. Because it basically is a full game until you hit the there's no more content door. Yeah, and I think it initially released into early access last year? Or something. Maybe it was late last year. Like, this game has not been out terribly long. Get back here. I know I smashed you rabbits first, but you fired a light ball at me. That one's looking at me funny. Yeah, that's right. Oh, right, you don't know the story at all. Well, after I get to a safe position... I'm out of mana. This might be the first time I have to use a health potion. Oh, and I kindly dropped me one. Alright. Alright, there's an in-game manual I can read for this. There we are. Long ago, a great beast came from the sea. It spread a poisonous fog across the earth. This event transformed the world into a new age. An age of magic, but also an age of death. Creatures and abominations came from the fog. Silver liquid fell from the moon and made a deep passage into the earth. As humans became destitute, having fought and lost to creatures throughout the many years, they created the Great Well, a series of pits and tunnels carved out by the silver moonlight. And into this sunken heap they banished the abominations, creatures, and anything else undesirable. A simple thief, one who would steal back their life, just been thrown into this strange underworld. That's where we are. We are something. You're not necessarily a thief, but you're someone who the above world has decided they don't want anymore, so you got thrown into the Great Well, and now we're just looking around for a way out. Mechanics-wise, combat's rather simple but satisfying. You've seen it, the melee combat already. Spells have a charge time to them, and I don't have any mana. Oh, I have exactly 0. That's rare. So you can equip up to 2 spells. But yeah, you'll find spells. They do thing. They all do thing. A various type of thing. They have a cast time, so you have to hold down the casting key before you can actually cast the spell. However, the cast time is influenced by your intelligence stat, so having high int means you cast spells faster. Make casting spells very quick. In fact, you can make a lot of spells instantaneous to cast, but right now we got 5 int, so everything takes like 3 seconds to cast. Yeah, our quickest spell is Blood Drain at 1.15 seconds. And our fastest offensive spells are 1.5 seconds. I'm gonna guess you're a little behind, because I just explained how magic goes. Actually, I didn't explain every nuance to magic. Yeah, there's the mana cost and the cast time, as well as properly aiming it, but also there's Lunacy, which scales with the... This is the more spells you cast, the higher this goes up, which means 3 things. You get more XP, you do more damage with your spells, and you just take more damage from everything. And the rate at which you gain Lunacy is influenced by the real-world moon cycle. Which you can see handily here. We got 2 level up, Sword. Almost 3. The fuck is this Dark Souls shit come from? Anywho, I'm out of MP. I do have mana vials, but I like a 3. Rather not. For melee weapons, alright. Or rather, not just melee weapons, but just for weapons. Because there are, you know, ranged weapons too. With ranged weapons, uncharged shots are very inaccurate, while charged shots are, you know, accurate. As far as weapons go... Yeah, so some weapons have an XP bar and you can evolve them. Have anything I can upgrade at the moment? Rather, anything that's ready for upgrade. Stats-wise... You know, I'm just now realizing I'm explaining a lot of things that I deliberately decided not to before. Or rather, some of it was shown in the last stream, but... Maintain that discovery for yourself if you decide to play it. I opted not to show everything. Though I guess the one thing that I will say, because I definitely remember talking about it before, is that the speed stat affects your running speed. So yeah, you can go pretty fast if you wanna. Hey, now, which way was I even going before? There you go. I will say to be careful, because even though the body's on fire and no longer has collision, the fire still has a hitbox, and you can burn yourself by walking through corpses you've set alight. I've done that before. Just saying, be careful with fire. Seriously, where was I gonna go from here? I remember one place this... I remember one direction, but I kinda don't want to go that way. Oh, hi there. You got magic. I do hear another one. Alright. Oh hey, Marvine's bring us back up. Yeah, not going that way. I think I've been in that room last time. This place is a little confusing. While the corridors aren't all identical, they're very similar and there aren't many landmarks. So, kinda easy to lose your way. I almost thought that was a book. No, that's just a Venus. This game? Not okay, very early game. Yeah, it's a little difficult early game just because you have very little health and attack power and everything, but an RPG. Once you finally have some kind of build going, the combat doesn't get that hard. Exploring is also... it's definitely rewarding, but how difficult it is kind of depends on your... well, how you think and how your character is built. Oh hey, it's a spell. Earth Strike. You can see what happened to the last caster. I mean, we'll see how difficult this build is. Because my main character... there isn't Steam Cloud Save support yet for Lunacid, so I played this on Steam Deck, which means I have to manually transfer the save over here. But my main save should be around level 200, because I just opted to grind a lot after I finished all the content. I want to see how high my stats can get. Oh right, oh, I have no mana. So though, it costs like 4 seconds to cast. Not just an earthen boulder at the enemy, a simple but effective technique. I cast rock. Yeah, there is blocking. You're almost never going to see me using it because just stepping out of the way is a lot more effective. That said, you might be able to slightly notice it when we actually get a weapon. Right, because I did explain this before about weapons. There's backstep and thrust stats for weapons. A thrust is... I do a full charge attack. You might notice I inch forwards a bit. That's the thrust stat. It's only on full charge. Torch ain't got much thrust. You guessed that, and I will abstain from saying anything. Except for this, I really want to play it on a monitor, and I don't quite have one to spare for it, so I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor. Anywho, since you guys wants to thrust it too, you basically don't move forwards, even though technically you do. The backstep is 80. As you notice when you guard, take a step back. Those two stats weren't too obvious to me. Which is why I explained them. The rest of it, I'll leave to you. Yeah, I do have a Switch. And I haven't used it in so long it's actually caked with dust and the dock actually has a cobweb in it. Which I find a little impressive. Oh, that's true. I did pre-order the EO collection a while ago. Yeah. And 70 was a little bit harsh. I was kind of on the fence about it, but I think I'd rather play the game before the internet becomes saturated with things about it. Since it is a game that's best experienced blind. As with Lunacid, I'd also say Lunacid's best blind, only like a minimal amount of advice, and the only necessary thing to say, mostly because of a minor bug, is just tab. Tab opens up this screen. It's where you have all the stuff you need. Because there's a message at the start of the game, like in the lower left, I think it was, that pops up to tell you, hey, you can use tab or I to open your inventory. But it doesn't stick up long enough for you to actually read it. Yeah, in the lower left, but like, hey, you can press this button to do the thing, and that's the only controls we're going to tell you. And oh god, that's two of them. Nope. Ah. Fuck rat. Run into a wall at that exact frame. Yeah, sure. Even though I remember just about everything from this game, I'm trying not to spoil it, and I... Truly shop. Daric. I'm gonna say, your name sounds an awful lot like Patches. Well, it's 50-50 on whether I actually read text aloud. You got poison urns, fragile urn filled with poisonous smoke, typically thrown at enemies. Antidote, which is more expensive than the usual antidote. Small vial of detoxified poison cures a drinker of any current poisonous afflictions. Ocean elixir, I will take that. Fairy moss, pump of rutabolum that slowly heals user for 60 seconds. Oh, that's nice for emergency rations. Moonlight vial, small vial of precious moonlight liquid, fully restores mana and increases lunacy, a rare item indeed, often kept by the magically inclined for dire needs. You can also use this for grinding. It increases your lunacy by a random amount, but it could be like 80% from a single vial, which is helpful when it's a new moon. Yeah, they do. And health V, a golden vial of blood that fully recovers drinkers' vitality? Given to knights during the subterranean crusades, these vials remain as a precious relic of that time. It's one, but it's misspelled. I'm not gonna trust that. Late game Moonlight vials are gonna be really good. Just because you want more lunacy. Fairy moss, that could be helpful now, but I have 70 silver. That's not for a moment. Oh, hello. Gotcha. Here we are. Right by our vine ladder shortcut. Alright, the thing I was going to mention like 20 minutes ago, I interrupted myself on. The minor freezing or stuttering you're seeing, I remember looking into that a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's unique to my graphics card, the 20 series. Apparently, other people have had this. If you have it set up, a dual monitor setup, and they're at different refresh rates, it happens. Which is the case for me, because I have a 144 and a 60 hertz. So the solution is apparently either to get a non-20 series GPU, which would be a 30 or a 40 series, which could easily be $1,000 or $2,000, or get a new monitor that's 144 hertz, and I found one for 120 bucks. And if I get a new monitor, I can then put the 60 hertz ones exclusively towards playing consoles, which I have not hooked up in a while. In the back of my mind, I've always kind of wanted to hook those back up again. I have a lot of games for those too I've yet to play through. Oh, this only connects to one area. Ah, okay. Oh, that's right. Speed. Hey there, Alex. How much do I want? I want 0.4 plus 2.4. Yes, exactly enough. Alright. Now I have 20 base run speed, which feels pretty nice. Pretty decent speed. That's true. You know, I also kind of considered maybe getting a perfectly legitimate digital edition for the Steam Deck, but I don't know if it'd be out there day one. You know, there was a route I didn't take back there, but whatever. A route through here we can take. Is this the fastest route? Let me just rethink this. I know we have to go through the Temple of Silence either way, but is entering through the front door or the back door faster? I'm used to going through the front door, so I don't know how long the back door takes. Yeah, that little like half-second freeze there, which I have no idea if that pops up on stream or not. But yeah, that's apparently just unique to the 20 series if you have two monitors at different refresh rates. When it tries to kind of like load or unload an asset, there's a chance it'll just freaking stutter kind of hard. Anywho. Earth Strike. Ah, headshot. Does decent damage to mummies. Use it to snipe, but not so much in active combat. Nope. Okay. There we go. Now you're on fire. How is my club doing? Oh, my club has got a lot of XP. Oh, sweet. I just crushed its head in one blow. Oh my god, this does more damage than Earth Strike. Well, that kind of makes sense, because I have 5 int and 20 strength. Of course it makes sense. I'm not built for being smart. Built for running fast and smashing things as a secondary objective. Although, let's put in Ghost Light so I don't have to keep swapping to the torch. Oh, Onyx. Remember what I said last time, that Ghost Light stays in lockstep with you. After like a brief second of casting it, it just locks itself in place with you. It's up and down, side to side, whatever. There you are. Alright. Still such a long cast time. Oh, there you are. Oh, look at that. I was wondering if a partial charge actually does more than a quick hit damage, but less than a full charge, and I was right. That was 3 quick hits to take him out. After... Yeah. Cool. Oh, the light went out. I mean, I can see, but I know full well that you can't. I know. Video compression does not like low contrast. There's nothing lower contrast than near pitch darkness. How is... Ooh, the club is max. Alright, let's switch over to, I guess, the crossbow. Yeah, hitting the arms is kinda hard. For me, at least. Going for the right arm is really the best idea, because that's their dominant hand. Oh, that's from the mummy. Oh, hey! Nice! I'm expecting to shoot off its arm in one hit. I still... Because it shakes, I am actually wondering if I can smash that off. I have like a decently... Well, if it can be smashed, it's definitely more durable than the living ones. No, right. Port, and the torch goes immediately away because we spy another mummy. The fact that you have to hold a torch or a weapon really does make dark areas tense. It's like, well, do I see or do I fight? Fortunately, lighting things on fire is a very effective way of dealing damage over time, but it is over time. I'm ready for the room heating up. Not a From Software game without one of these. To the left, way to the right. Way forwards, that's barred. A rat. Got it. And a sign. Rest area, lower passage. Oh wow. I forget what the main influence was for this game. The main comparison has been Kingsfield. For those who've played it, they're just like, yeah, it's a spiritual successor to Kingsfield, and there was a Steam review I distinctly remember saying, like, I hate Kingsfield, but I love Lunacid, so just play it. Just, it's different enough that it's not really a Kingsfield-like, but close enough that's kind of a best comparison point if you want to point out other games. I guess let's go for base attack 20? Also, yeah, you'll notice we have less stat points now per level. 25 is one of the breakpoints. You get less points. Alright, we can upgrade the club. Crossbow's not there yet. Elfin bow can't be upgraded. Elfin sword can be upgraded. Iron club. Yeah, so it's just crossbow and the sword. Yeah, they're damning. Pretty here. Yeah, it is. I don't need to escape to the outworld. As long as peaceful places like this exist. I want to help those who do. Safe. Great. You're seeing Demi asleep with everyone else here technically dead. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Okay, we can get the rapier and the steel needle. Well, or the steel needle. The needle is stronger. Having more mana vials would be nice. Wait, I can buy the rapier too. I do too. Antidote? I mean, I can afford an antidote. I don't think I... Can't hurt. Crystal Shard. Here we are. Our one and only antidote. Be careful with it. Now then. Steel Club. 63 damage, 18 speed, so still slow as fuck. Reach 5. just as much as a steel spear. It does 18 damage to 63. But this spear is faster at 26. Guard's higher too. Oh, the backstep on the spear is pretty high though. Yeah, the back, this thing's got a lot of thrust, 60. Actually, is 60 really high thrust? I forget how high thrust can go. This thing's got 100 backstep. Means even though its guard is poor, you can use it a little bit for evasive maneuvers. And this just has no backstep, so rip doing that. Alright, description. A sharpened steel club, a dangerous and heavy weapon that reflects the user's sheer force of will. Yeah, the club takes a long-ass time to upgrade. Going from the really bad stone club all the way up to the steel club, it takes a long time. Oh, got other weapons to upgrade though. Elfin sword specifically. A gold short sword inlaid with silver and sharpened beyond more. I believe I read this last stream. Yeah, it's a fast weapon. And it has an odd reach increment too. It was like 2 point. Yeah, it's 2.8. And the heritage sword is 3. Oh right, there's the rapier has weapon XP. A thin and light piercing sword made of steel. And the steel needle does not have weapon XP. A strangely modified rapier with the guard removed, though quick and agile, some defense is sacrificed. Yeah, this is just a poker. I mean, it literally is a steel needle. No crossguard at all. At 70 thrust there, you can really feel it. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Here's the rapier, though. Elfin sword or rapier, though. Definitely gonna get the crossbow upgraded, but... Do you have a preference, Alyssa? Betwixt the thrusting sword and the fast short sword? Well, kinda short sword. Still need to finish Xenoblade, which is another reason to get the third monitor, so I can reserve one for consoles. Yes, I do have the OG Xenoblade for Wii. It's kind of broken. River passage. Actually, can I shoot? Oh, kinda. Okay, I was mistaking sparks. No, it still can't go past it. Kinda. But where? Oh, that's true. And also, given it's $7, I am actually totally willing to buy it for you. We are friends on Steam. I can gift it. Like, I think this game is worth a hell of a lot more than $7. This is probably, like, in its current state, probably a $30 game, but it's priced at $7. I think the final price will be like $14 when it's the full game. And he has DLC planned for it. Like, what the fuck? This game is just... yeah. kind of want to play through the... I remember with the Wii version, I played it for 24 hours, actually. Before I decided the Wiimote and Nunchuck just ain't cutting it. That is new. Oh, there's one right here. I think it's hostile. Yeah, that... slime. Oh, it's obviously fizz resistant. I have a crossbow, so whatever. Ah. Got it. Yeah, I got 24 hours in, which was enough for the story to really just start kicking off. I know Xenoblade's like 100-hour or so JRPG. And then I'm like, yeah, no, Wiimote Nunchuck ain't working. I gotta get an actual proper controller to continue playing this, and then that never happened. So, then that's an antidote. Yeah, one thing I will say, and I'll say it just so you're, I guess, aware, and I deliberately decided not to say it last week, is I am actually ignoring secrets. If it's not me, at least on this stream. Just trust me, I know a lot of stuff I've skipped already. I've done so because it's, well, it's hidden. Unless you notice it and call it out, I'm not gonna notice it and call it out. Yeah, that's for sure. There was also a 3DS version, and since I have the last model of the 3DS, that means I can technically play that, and I don't know if I should play that or the Switch version, and either way... Do I really want to buy Xenoblade again? Yeah, I do kind of want to play Xenoblade 2 and 3 at some point, so I guess I should play 1. I'm sure they're standalone sequels, but honestly, I do want to play the series. Especially now that I actually have free time to play a JRPG like Code Vein. Oof. Nice. Like, I'm finally breaking away from Warframe enough to do this. Like, I stopped playing it daily, it's now like a weekly thing, because yes, there are weekly things that give us power and weapons that I don't want to miss, because I don't want to quit Warframe, but I do want to play it less. I have been playing it less. Oh. Oh, and then there's a Switch version, which also has portability. That's why. Alright, how's the crossbow's XP doing? Oh, we got all the way there. How's our XP? We have 2 levels. Rat! Be gone. Oh, right, Ocean Elixir. Forgot I had that. You know what an Ocean Elixir is, or at least I should have told you what an Ocean Elixir is. I'm not going to repeat it, though. Alright, replace that back with a throwing knife. Oh, bug fixes. I mean, I didn't play it enough to actually know what kind of bugs it fixes, so I don't think I'll particularly care at this point. So the question is, do I spend the money on the Switch version, or do I get a Steam Deck version? Hmm. At this point, I think the Steam Deck's stronger than the Switch, hardware-wise. But since it is a perfectly legitimate digital edition, it may require more horsepower to run anyways. So I just kind of fired at that because it's vaguely monster-like, and it's called a slime skeleton. Like a skeleton on treads. Oh, I just took off its head. Yeah, I kind of remember. The resolution was a bit low on the Wii. There it goes. Ashes acquired. Oh hey, it's River Passage. Means this should connect back to the start. Well, that's a skeleton. Making skeleton noises. And a slime. It's a slime skeleton. Kinda. I still can't believe I actually shot its head off, but I guess I can, because it's... I'm using them... It still has a pelvis. But yeah, because I'm playing this on mouse and keyboard instead of a stick. I have much better time aiming. Precision movement's a different category, though. I will say, this Lunacid does play well on controller. Really pick either one, doesn't. I know there's some games where it's just like, it plays horribly on mouse and keyboard, or it plays horribly on controller. This is not one of those games. It plays fine on both. Barrier. Oh, yeah. I can see that too. In fact, I saw a tiny bit of that in Tears of the Kingdom, which is part of why I want to play it docked, and why I want to get a third monitor so I can dedicate one monitor fully to just consoles. Also to resolve the stuttering issue I mentioned earlier. Barrier! Another spell that creates a protective wall in front of the caster, useful for temporary respite. Or respite. Or respite. 3.65 seconds. This is 4 seconds to cast. Okay. Let's see what it do. Quite what you expect. And has a lifetime. Alright. I can definitely use it to block off these doorways. Those are stalactites, but they look a bit like it's the slime drooping down from the ceiling. But no, it's just stalactite. And that was right. No, I haven't actually used my Steam Deck in a while, and I know why that is. It's because I decided after Lunacid the next game I'd play on my backlog was Code Vein. And on the highest settings, the Steam Deck can only really maintain 30 FPS, which I don't like, even if it is a solid 30 FPS. And to get it to maintain a 60 FPS in the busier areas, I need to, like, go down to min graphics while my desktop can... Oh, hey, here's the river passage. Desktop can, like, hold... I don't know, am I playing at 60 or 144 on desktop? I haven't checked the frame rate exactly. Definitely at least 60, and it is on max settings, so... Yeah. I mean, Covain wasn't built with a Steam Deck in mind. I think Covain came out... 2017 or 2019 it came out. I don't know. Steam Deck was afterwards. No way they could have optimized it for it. Okay, let's see. Base attack. Need 2.1. That's 1.1. Also, how is my crossbow? Crossbow's max. So I guess we can have the rapier and the elfin sword. Well, they both do fizz damage, so I don't know. Though the rapier is longer. It is a 3.5. It's fast. Alright, I was talking about why I haven't played the Steam Deck in a while. Which I already said, like, almost all the story. Just because Covain runs a lot better on the desktop than on the Steam Deck, so I've been playing Covain on the desktop, which helped me to kind of quit Warframe, because before I was just play Warframe on desktop, play other games on Steam Deck, but now I'm playing Covain on desktop, Warframe just for the weekly stuff, then I'm kind of gone. And the weekly stuff you have all week to do, so that's nice. Okay, now we're going to be in actual melee range of these skeletons. Yeah, they got spears. Ow. Can I get rid of your... Can't get rid of your spear arm, can I? God, they're durable. Now that thing took off a good chunk of health in 2 hits. What was it, like 40%? Ugh, I need at least 2 holy... Actually, 2.5 holy warmth casts should bring me back to full health, but... in the interest of not wasting mana, I'm gonna cast it twice. Yep, 2.5 casts would have done the trick. Oh, hey, more slimes. Oh god, this rapier does so little damage. At least it's fast attack speed and decent range. Yeah, I think just... Okay, his thing just lunged at me. Ooh, that's a shiny bit and a slime. Alright. Yeah, I think just spam attacking is kind of the best way forwards. There we go. Wind dash. Use this magic to create a sudden gust of wind, resulting in a launch of forward velocity. Not very far, but it is alright. At 2 seconds, though, it's kinda eh. Oh, but I can use it for airborne traversal. Oh, I can cast it midair. We got an air dash now. Well, I mean, it's not quite instant cast, so it's not really an air dash, but whatever. Alright, there's 4 ways to go here, and they're pretty far apart. So this is where we came from. So we can go... Oh, not 4 ways. There's just 2 ways forwards. Hmm. Gate. Looks like there's ways around it. Oh, hi, there's slime. Missed the charge attack. Oh yeah, speaking of console games I haven't yet to play, there's also Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I got as a birthday gift some years ago, and I couldn't quite get myself into it back then, and I might be able to get into it now, but, other games. Cadillacs. Sturdy double-bladed iron axe. Originally farm tools were repurposed into weapons so that common folk had means of defending themselves from the creatures. Over the ages, it has evolved. Damage 38, speed 25, so a little slow but a little hefty on the damage. Reach 2.4, so it's short range. Guard. Decent thrust and backstep, though. Yeah, that is short. It looks short. 2.4 really is short. Curse this land, curse this pit. I go onwards to the castle of the diseased one. Farewell, my brothers. When I succeed, I shall come back to give you a rightful burial. Well, I'm gonna take their ashes. I mean, who else is gonna use their ashes? Not that guy, that's for sure. Actually, isn't this the first axe-type weapon we've got? Yeah, we got a few swords, dagger, club, spear, thrust and sword stuff, but it's the first axe, though. Hmm. And they'll put an elfin sword. That's a hellfile. Now on the other side of the gate. Cool. Oh, but this is a door. I'll keep going through the fetid mire. I'm sure we'll find our way back here. I say as I take another 20 hours to find my way back here. I think it might have only been a slight exaggeration. It took me so long to get used to the fetid mire's layout. There are landmarks, but the rooms are so big you kinda can't see them unless you look for them. Well, actually, they aren't on ground level. They're above. But yeah, you can tell where you are. The rooms are unique, but dang if you aren't paying attention. What are you? Devil slime. You have a ranged attack. Alright. Nope. Oh my god, this does so little damage. Oh, nope, nope, we're not launching at night. Yeah. This thing does contact damage. That's more contact damage. Alright. And it has a melee attack. I wish I was using the crossbow. Oh hey, rapier's filled up. Oh, that was good XP then. Alright, now for the elven sword. And, we came from that way, so either left or straight. I'll take straight. no way this is a dead end, right? And we will never speak of this again. Kinda want to get stuff upgraded, but I know if I leave now, the enemies will respawn, and I don't want to fight skeleton slimes. Ugh. I don't want to fight slimes that have evolved to be vertebrates. They have poison spears. Oh, well, so that's just a random skeleton. Yeah, 20 base run speed's really nice, but you gotta pump your speed up to 53 to hit that, which is a little bit of a hefty stat investment. That said, you don't have to. You could just leave your speed at 1, or whatever it starts at. Okay, so you went straight before, and I will double check. It is indeed the room I recall. So now we go left. More devil slime. Okay. Yeah. Contact damage. No. Okay, okay. It seems like it, at least felt like it did more damage, but oh, I took so much more. Alright. There's another devil slime over there. I don't have the mana to cast another Holy Warmth. The sign says Underworks. Yeah, I think we'll tango with this slime just the once. Try to avoid contact damage. There we go. There we go. Alright. Thanks to the lunar phase not being close to a new moon, I'm not getting too much lunacy from this spellcasting. Still. Okay, how is the Elfin Sword doing? It's got a bit of XP. Handles nicely though. Decent damage, fast swing speed, just has short range. I feel like I could have taken a shorter route home. Ah, well. Yeah, can also use a crystal shard, but those are really the oh fuck, I gotta nope out of here buttons. Those are not reusable. Yep, here we are, back towards the rest area. At long last. Hey, got another 2 level ups. Alright, let's see. Yep, +1 to base attack, so we're cool. So now... I have 1 stat point left to invest. Defense, Dex, Int, or Resistance? I agree, Carl. As I said earlier, I think Lunacid's worth like a $30 game in its current state, and it's just $7 on Steam. You might argue for $20, because if you aren't into exploring every nook and cranny and really completing the game and experiencing it as it is, then yeah, I guess maybe $20 would be more fair, but oh, I really enjoy Lunacid. I think I have mentioned Int will increase casting speed. Let's see, resistance defines how long status effects take to wear off. Haven't really encountered many of those. I mean, at least nothing terribly lethal. Intelligence defines maximum mana, spell damage, and how fast spells charge. Dexterity defines jump height and damage done with ranged weapons. The crossbow still does decent damage, even at 5 dex, but hey, higher jump height. I can think of a couple places where that'd be useful. Def defines maximum health and how much you can be blocked before your guard is broken. I don't think I've ever had my guard broken because I don't guard in the first place, so that really is just a health buffer. But strength already defines maximum health and damage done with melee weapons, so, you know. I'll go with Int. Alright, let's get some stuff upgraded. Alright, so Elfin Sword we can ignore because that's not ready yet, so Rapier and Crossbow. Oh, what's the Rapier become? Silver Rapier. A thin piercing sword made of the finest silver, no doubt manufactured during the Crusades for battle against the undead. It does light damage. Ooh. 28 damage, speed 42, reach 3.5, backs up 120, thrust 80. Yeah, this thing is... There's some good thrust on it. Backstep, too. Damage is still, I mean, could be higher. It's not low, though, but it's light damage. Ooh, make use of that. Alright, how's about the crossbow? What's it say, though? A basic ranged weapon. A double crossbow. A double-arced crossbow capable of firing bolts at faster speeds. Now this thing is technically better than the Elfin bow. They do the same damage. It's like 1/6 faster to charge. has longer reach, not that you really hit max range with ranged weapons anyways. And it has more recoil. Oh, I have some solid weapons now. But elfin sword, and I guess elfin bow, just so we have the elfin set. Not like there's a set effect. Alright, now to find our way back to the Underworks. Alright, I checked the time, we got 40 minutes left on stream, so that's plenty of time to get some solid exploration in. Yeah, the 2.8 really does throw me off, because I'm like, it's a sword. It's pretty close to 3. That's the heritage sword, which I'm really used to. And it's like just 0.2 shorter, so it's like almost as long. Which means if I get on the exact reach I think it should be... No, that's a miss. Just like how that was a miss at point blank. Because of course it is. Oh, let me kill that one slime. There we go. Yeah, they got contact damage too. Alright, let me actually make use of the double crossbow. See how good it is. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid. Oh, back to the Sword of Sort. What did I even say there? I know I mixed up the words. Back to the Sword of Shortness, but I think I said back to the Sword of Shortness. Yeah, playing this game without head bob, you really does feel like you're gliding. Fine though. Set the head bob to what you like. Yeah, I don't really get motion sickness from head bob, but I really do have to wonder if the head bob affects accuracy or not. Because in some games it really do. Other games it really don't. So I generally don't increase head bob if I'm given the option. Either default or off. Oh, okay, one's smacking it. Okay, you know what? I don't want to get stabbed by the spear with freaking sepsis on it. Okay. Okay. Hear that slime skeleton without getting hit. Not full health, though. Oh, there's another slime skeleton. I want to know how that's missing. Is it like going through the ribcage? Alright, got some ashes out of that. Pretty safe kill, too. Alright, let's get these slimes out. Contact damage. Yeah, having a base 20 attack is nice. Elfin Sword's doing 34. Ooh. Alax is 40. Their Sword's up to 28. Remember when this thing used to do like 7. That was mostly the Stone Sword, though. Iron Torch is 12. That thing used to be like 10. Threshold Dagger is 8. I think it was like a 7 or a 6 before. I got the Rapier at base 20, so I don't know what it would be before. Steel Club is a 70, though. Ooh. A Reach 5? I mean, sure, it's slow as fuck, but... Ooh. Steel Needle's still 18. Ugh. Alright, I remember. We want to go the left way. I'll just navigate around. Cast Holy Warmth, because I think one full cast should get us close to full health. Hello there, Devil Slime. Yeah, I'm not going to engage in physical combat right here, so let's just up a crossbow. I mean, I'll use the sword for the finishing blow, but... yeah, I do most of the damage with the crossbow. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's not to the Underworks. Oh, great, double slime. I do not have an offensive spell equipped. Alright, so let's do low-ish. Yeah, I keep whiffing with this thing. It took 3 strikes to finally hit. God damn it, that 0.2 off the range. Okay. Okay. As long as I remember I have to get real close, it's fine. Underworks, eh? Stone head that's been shattered. That's a slime skeleton. Okay, safely disposed of. Also, I don't know if you caught it, but the name of the song is Sunken So Nuts. I don't really know what they're going for with the title. But hey, we got sewers. Rats. Well, we got our rat gone. light over there? That's the glisten of an item. It's like an antidote. Sunken. It's just a floating rat corpse. Alright. What? Alright, we came through there. That's just a little L turn here. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. What is in here? That's a lot of rats. And they're coming at us. Okay. Got the rats. That is a lot of rats. Around 10 rats? Maybe there's an 11th hidden underneath here. That doesn't sound pleasant. Oh my god, it's so dark on stream. Gosh. Is there any way I can turn up the brightness for you guys? Any way at all? Let's see. No, increasing the brightness won't do it. That'll just make the screen more white. Yeah. It's not working. That gamma? Kinda. Kinda similar to brightness, but less intense. Contrast. That should help. Oh, that's so much better for you guys. It's not perfectly matching what I'm seeing. I think what you're seeing is a little bit brighter than what I've got. Just leave contrast up then. How does that look on YouTube versus OBS? You can kind of see what's going on now, which is actually about where I'm at. Yeah, turning up the contrast was good. That gives you something close to what I'm seeing. Let me bump that up a little bit more. 1.0. It was at 0.7 before. 1.0 might be a little bit too contrasted. It seems kind of fine though. I'll drop the game just a little bit more then. 0.3 before, let's give it like just 0.1. 0.2. Alright, 0.15. That is final. Alright, now you should be able to see what I can see without me having to bring up a torch for you guys. missed the rat. It's sidestepped. It's doing evasive maneuvers. Got it. Another rat. I also see a very big rat, too. Oh, the small rats can drop stuff. That does not make a very rat-like noise. Oh, it's fast. But I can juke out your path line. Okay, do not want to fall into the water. I fell into the water. Alright, fuck. Oh, get started swimming at least. Oh, how far back is it though? Oh, I see it. Yeah. A big rat made out of other rats. And not in the swarmer rats kind of way. Or in the chimera kind of way. Another slime skeleton! Okay, let's back off a little bit. Don't have too much space to work with here. Okay, one more shot, and we should be good. I haven't really been using the sword much. What is a sword, after all? Alright, see ya, Alex. You have a good week. Yeah, the increase gamma does wash things out a little bit, but you can still see. You can still kind of make out what's going on about as much as I can. Okay, that's a swarm of rats again. Let's try to engage it in melee combat, which may not be a swell idea. Ow. Yeah, hey, it dropped 10 silver. Oh, that's a big rat. I'm not gonna go that way right now. In fact, I kind of forget which way I've come from. Alright, let's just follow along the right-hand side then. I'm sure we'll get an exit somewhere. Oh yeah, here we are. Yeah, there are no maps other than the one in your head. Oh boy. That's still kind of bleeding. Oh boy. Oh, that health is draining kind of fast. Oh, that's not pleasant. Okay. Wasn't drained for too long though. Don't lose too much health. So... yeah, probably should have gone with dexterity. I'm using the crossbow a lot. Actually, yeah, let's purposefully miss that because I wanted to get the killing blow with the sword, give it some more XP. Yep, got it. It sinks disquietingly into the floor. Right. Oh, I hear a giant rat too. Oh god, it tears me as well. Okay, I think I did not get the little rat. It got blocked by the big rat. Okay, got the little rat. It's really hard to maneuver without falling into the water. Okay. Let's take this small lull to pop out Flame Flare. Flame Flare should be helpful. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I set it on fire, too. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, it's a slime skeleton beyond this gate. Now, how do you... not underwater? Hmm. So doorway... This looks like an exit, though. See where it leads. Oh, hi there, Mirage Eye. Right back to the rest area. Oh. Alright, we have 3 level ups. Okay, let's, intelligence just all the way. Dump everything into intelligence. Want faster spell casting. Now, Flame Flare costs 0.94 seconds all the way from 1.65. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. Oh, that's so much faster. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, right. Got it. Alright, that's the entrance. That is also the entrance. Yeah, it's impressive how 5 decks is actually enough for jumping. I'm just remembering what jumping is like on my first character who has a lot more decks than this. I remember not really doing too much jumping until I really spiked up the base jump height, and then, yeah, going back to base jump height is, that's neat. I wonder what a jump height of 1 is like, though, because Thief starts with 5 in all stats, but Forsaken's a 1. Oh boy, is Forsaken slow. Alright. Have to go underwater then. Or it's not a breath mechanic. Oh, pipe. Let's squeeze through it. Oh, the skeleton hears me, I hear the skeleton. We are indeed. Alright. Flame fire, please. I hear a second skeleton. Oh, that's a... Yeah, Flame Flare does its job pretty well. Well, assuming you can lure them through it, anyways. Ooh, that's purple. Wait, no, that just means it's a normal item, right? Yeah, it'd be ashes, of course. Oh, it's a whole skeleton. with this spiked club. It's a lot less lethal than a slime skeleton. I die in this dampened mire, my cleansing flame dried up. Broken hilt. Oh, we all know broken weapons are usually pretty bad. But how bad can it be? Six. We have a base attack of 20 and this thing's damage is 6. Speed 29, so it's even slower than the Heritage, so our reach 1.4. Broken remains of a hilt, made of a dark fireproof steel. Training this is gonna be a bitch. But you better believe it, it's got an XP bar. I hear a rat. There's a rat. Wait a minute. I can't even reach it. I have to stand directly on top of it to reach it at 1.4 reach. What the fuck? Just when you think too... I hear another rat. Aha! Here. There you are. Oh my god, that's so bad. I can't even hit the floor. Oh god. Ugh. Oh man, I have to face hug something directly in front of me. Okay, I don't think I can kill rats with that. Yeah, oh hey. Poison throwing knife. Nice. Yeah, I knew it'd be bad. Didn't know it would be this bad. Okay. A little... Okay, I got lucky. The rat stayed in place. I was able to smack it on its raised head. But it's wiggling, but nope, can't reach. Even though I'm standing directly on top of you. More rat. I swear, these things are respawning at this point. There's no way there's this many rats. Also, what even is the XP at? Oh, barely anything. Ugh. Alright, going to the Elfin Sword then. Yeah. Yeah, that's just me actually missing, not me being on point and not close enough, despite being as close as we can physically get. Oh. $16.50. And aside from rounding out some weapon evolutions, there's only one real place to go left. I swear these rats are respawning. May as well just do some weapon grinding for the last 10 minutes. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Poison yet again. Yeah, that poison hurts. Doesn't recover like bleed damage. Duh. That's actually a lot of damage. Okay, it stopped. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the save crystal. That was a lot of hurt. I mean, sure, don't get hit, you won't get poisoned, but take out spears. Take out spears. Hey, come up, come up. Yep, just dump it all into int. Alright, at 3 more points, how fast is Flamethrower? Ooh, 0.72. We're seeing a lot of gains in gas time right now. It has Barrier and Earth Strike. Some of those are slow. Earth Strike, 2.72. Not too much faster, but it is faster. Barrier, same. Cast time, 2.72. Still 3 seconds. Nope. How is the open sword? Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close. We'll see this thing evolve. It's the last thing I stream. I took the long way again, didn't I? And did I clear out the river passage? I forget if I have. I know I went through at least part of the river passage, because that's what poisoned me a lot. Oh. Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, I've gone through river passage. Okay. So that just leaves going downstairs, maybe finding some devil slimes. Unless I already follow devil slimes, in which case I guess we have to pop back to another area, get this place to reload, and respawn. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to reload the area. Looks like everything's dead. That's a bit of a rip. So close. Alright, let's turn back then. Ooh, and you know what? I think it's a wind dash. Ooh, I can cross the bridge without touching it. Ah, okay. Ow, I don't have enough mana to cast. Oh, we're back where we started. Cool, and I gained, like, no lunacy from that, so, like, 10%. Alright, now how bright is the Hollow Basin? Oh, it actually is fairly bright. Actually, it is a little bit brighter than what I see. Only slightly, though. Huh. Which means when I don't need a torch, you don't need a torch. That's great. There's the mummy. Back off. There we go. Oh, I mean, that was a visible amount of the XP bar, but that's still not enough. Maybe 3 more mummies at the least. Alright, and then... okay, there's another 2 here. Upside, this should be enough. On the downside, this is more than I bargained for. Yep, that's enough. Alright, got a broken hilt our way out of here then. Yeah, it is really dark here. You're not just seeing compression. I'm just really used to that passage. I told you, I formerly did a lot of grinding. So I'm used to some of these areas very, very much. Alright. Can't level up, but we can get to see what the Elfin Sword becomes. Alright, Elfin Sword. Damage 34, speed 40, reach 2.8. Elfin Longsword. Damage 40, speed 36, reach 3.7. Again, still an odd number, not 3.5. Damage is higher, speed's actually lower. It's lower by 4. Which is, I mean, it's not a non-zero amount, but it's also a small amount. Gold longsword inlaid with silver and sharpened beyond mortal talent. A useful melee weapon created by the skilled craftsfolk of the Elfin Kingdom. Yeah, this is going to be a handy, fast, and long-reaching weapon. Of course, it's fizz damage, though. Not to knock on fizz damage, but the manual itself tells you try out different elements. They have different weaknesses, so... where does it say that? It was on the elements page, wasn't it? Enemies will have varying resistances to certain elements, as well as you will, depending on your class. So yeah, I mean, fizz, it's a good weapon, but it's fizz damage, so... Good for now. Of course, we have a thing to upgrade, so... Broken hilt into slot 1. And double crossbow... Now, let's use Rapier of Silver. That's our first non-fizz damage weapon. Well, sorry, our non-good non-fizz damage weapon, because we still have the Ritual Dagger, and that's poison. But that's low damage, and it's also poison, which I really shouldn't knock it till I try it. I'm just so used to direct damage. However, you're now on time, 1701. Literally, kind of your best bet with Broken Hill is just to try and smash flowers and stuff. Holy hell, you cannot use this thing in combat. If you're fine with face tanking, then I guess. Oh well. Guess we'll find out what it turns into next time. So for today, and for this week, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good week. Fare thee well.